Hey y'all, I created this beautiful fall makeup look using gold and black featuring my way of a smoky eye. I hope you enjoy the video. Take care. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dell and welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and just supporting the channel. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Today is Saturday and I am going to do a fall of what I call a smoky eye. Remember I told you I was going to come back with the baddest smoky eye in town. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the case. However, I'm going to attempt smoky eye for this fall makeup. Look, I hope you enjoy the video. I hope that your week has gone well. Mine has. It is really cool today, and I am enjoying it. I hope that the weather stays this way. I love this time of year, and I don't like the cold winter, but this is just perfect. Okay, so let me get into the video. I've already washed and moisturized my face. My hands probably need to be moisturized as well. But I'm going to start off with my primer. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop. I've used this in a couple of videos. I did get this from Ulta a few weeks ago, actually. And so I'm going to use that. This week has been busy as usual. Nothing's changed. I was supposed to come back and make 2 videos this week. So hopefully I can make up for that. But it's always something that I'm doing or have to do. So I don't sit still. All right, so I have that on, and that does need to sit at least 30 seconds, which will probably sit more than that. Next, I'm going to work on my eyebrows. And this is what they're looking like so far. I need to actually shape them up, but I will do that at a later time. I'm just going to go over and try to give them a little shape, outline them before I start to shade them in. This is the Nika K. This is a brown eyeliner from the beauty supply store. And I'm just going to, let me bring my mirror up just a little bit more. Nothing fancy, as usual. Just a little shading in. That's the difference between that one and that one, because my eyebrows are very, very thin. Now, someone said that I'm not trying to get real thick eyebrows, but I would like a little bit more. Someone said that you could put castor oil. Well, castor oil works for everything, pretty much. So, and that would thicken them up. But I have yet to try that. I don't know if I will be trying it. That was just something I have actually seen a video. So right now I look, yeah. So this is what we have. They don't match. I see this one is higher than that one. So let me try to, so when I clean them up, they won't look so different. I will always be using this Pro Conceal by LA Girl in the color Fawn. Now I do have a different concealer that I use for my under eye. I've used that a couple of times on videos as well. That was a recently purchased item, and I think I got it from CVS. I'll show it to you shortly. All right, so I was going to purchase another one of these, and then I was in CVS one day, and I said, let me see what they have. And, you know, with the coupons, I got it for a great price. So I'm going to go up under my eyebrows. Just trying to not make it look so drawn in. Yeah, today is really, really nice. I'm going to miss going out in my garden doing, ooh, that one might have been too much. But no problem, we can clean that up. Okay, I'm going to miss going out in my garden. Yesterday I went out there and cleaned up a bunch of dead items, dead flowers and stuff, just to revive it just a little bit. That was my outdoor chore yesterday, and I'll probably need to go back out there today. I'm going to need to put a little bit more on this one where I missed and put a little bit of concealer in the eyebrow. That's my mouth talking. I can't help it. And just cleaning those up. Just a little bit, but I enjoy this type of weather, and I'm going to miss it when it goes. I just wish it could just stay like this. All right, that's that. Then I'm going to go back over just a little bit, not too much, just to kind of spread it out where it won't look so drawn in. And then I'll be done. That's that one. And that's this one. Okay, I can take this and just kind of straighten this up a little bit. I think those look pretty good. Then I'm going to take my sponge and kind of take those dark shadows of the concealer. This part I really don't mind, but just on top before I put my foundation on, I'd like to kind of smooth that out just a little bit. I like a little bit of a tail, not too much, but that's not anything fancy. It does it for me. Then right after that, I'm going to go in with my, I think this is where my concealer will come in. I think I'm gonna do, usually I would do my makeup first and then I would do my concealer. I think I'm gonna do my concealer. So this is the 5-in-1 concealer. It's by Revlon. It's the Color Stay. I did get this from CVS, and it is in number 070 is the color. And I find this to work very well, better than the Pro Conceal actually, for up under my eye. And it says Color Stay Skin Awaken, and it has caffeine and vitamin C. That's that, and it has a little applicator on the end. So I'm going to squeeze just a little bit out. And this is what it looks like. It's not too far off from the other one. Not too far. It's close enough. Put it that way. Actually, I am doing my concealer first, and then I do my eye makeup. I think I'm doing this the same way. I can't remember. But either way, and that's that. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute while I do my eye makeup. Let me take this little corner out. here. And that's what we have so far. Can you see? Yep. Okay, got that. So now I am going to start with my eye makeup. Now, in a recent video, I showed you that I did purchase this from Ulta. This is the Revolution palette. This was $6. And the colors are very pretty in here. They are very fall-like. And I was trying to figure out what these two here on the end were. And it says, let me see, 9 and 10. I still didn't find out. But I think they're like a cream. These two had the seal still on them. And I'm thinking it's like a cream eyeshadow. Is that a lip? I'm going to have to read the packet. I'll do that later, but I did get the top off of it. So these are the colors, which are so pretty and very fall-like for me. And this is what I'm going to use to achieve my smoky eye. Or one of the palettes that I will use to achieve my smoky eye. So the first thing that I'm going to do is do a highlight over my, let me see. I'm going to do a full, like a little, I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to go up under my eye where the concealer is, just to give me a little bit of highlight. Not much. And another thing that I'm going to do too is I'm going to put a little bit of concealer over my eyelids so that my eyeshadow will stick pretty good. So that's just the highlight. If you can see it, it's not much, but it'll show once I put everything on. Then I'm going to do my, let's see, let me find my brush that I'm going to do my transition color, which is this color right here. Do that. This is a very nice full color, fall color, I'm sorry. So you can see almost where it separates that highlight. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to do a little subtle, nice fall eye look. I think that looks really nice. Not too much. I love a good, like a burgundy or maroon. Even the colors for the winter, I love that. So that's the difference between this eye and this eye. It will blend everything out. It might look kind of chalky now, but we will blend it all out. I was going to put my lashes back on, but I wasn't going to do it on camera because you know I did it, but it was a task trying to get them on. So when I do the eyelashes from now on, I'll have them on when I come on the video. I'm not going to do them on unless I really practice and get good at it. That's what that looks like. Okay, so now I'm going to take this color right here. I'm going to blend everything out later. I'm going to take, you know what? Let me do my little smoky part first. So this is a Beauty Supply palette that I've had forever and ever. I hope this goes on smooth because I haven't tried it. But I'm going to take this color right here. Let me see where, okay. Oh. Hope it's not too dark. If it is, I'll blend it out. But I want this here in the corner. So I need this mirror, so I've got to look at that. Now, that's that. I know it looks bold, but there we go. I might even bring it just a little bit in the middle so it won't have that line. And who knows, once I finish, I might have to do the lashes offline, but I know the smoky eye would look much better with the lashes. So I may even come back with the lashes on. Might. Now I'm gonna kind of blend. Okay, but even if it's not blended all, I'm gonna do it, blend it at the end. Hold on. So see where I'm going with that? Oh, something is on my eye or in my eye. All right, so now let's go to the other side. Yeah, I think this would look better with lashes, but I think it's easy for me to put the makeup on without the lashes and then apply the lashes. So that's what that looks like. And then I'm going to kind of smooth that out. That's what we have. Now I do think that I have hooded eyes. I did a video one time on how I apply my makeup to my hooded eyes, and someone came on and said, your eyes are not hooded. Yeah, they are. To me, it's, well, hooded is when like that skin comes down and you can't really see the crease. But you could see my crease just a little bit, but I maybe have semi-hooded eyes, I guess. I don't know what the technical term for it is, but they kind of droop a little bit. So I think that is how I want that. I don't want it to look like a line is there. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, let me see. I'm going to go to an event, not today, but I can practice for this event. The colors are, oh, the colors are actually black and gold. So let me use this. I was going to use this, but I used it last time. Let me use this. This is like a shimmery, I was supposed to put the concealer over my eyes and talking so much and did not do it. But that's okay. It'll still work out. So I'm going to use this. I think this would be really pretty. Oh, that is really pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Now it does have some glitter in it, which I'm not all into the glitter situation, but for this event, this would be appropriate. Yeah, That looks very nice. And I'm patting it. I think patting it does better. And all I'm doing is kind of going into the black just a little bit so we won't see that. Now this is not the rule book for a smoky eye, which, as you know me by now, I don't go by the rules. I have my own style. So I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not a professional. I just do what works for me. So far, that is what we have. Now, if I want to darken it, I can come back and do that. But right now, I think if I had put my concealer on, this would be much smoother. But it's going on very well. Oh, y'all, I'm going to come back with my lashes on, because this is too pretty to not have lashes. It's too pretty. I'm going to have to put the lashes on. Let's do that one a little bit. Now, I don't want too much going on. Okay, now, see how this is kind of like a line right there? I'm going to kind of smooth that out just a little bit. Okay, so it can... Oh, I'm in love with this. I love it. And I'm going to go up just a little bit higher so it can kind of... I'm not into cut creases. You know why? Because I don't know how to do them. But I'm trying to cut this one just a little bit. I've got to put the lashes on, y'all. This is going to be really, really cute. Now I'm kind of blending everything out so it won't look so stark. I am in love with it. I'm not going to mess with it anymore because I'm not. So now I'm going to go under my eye. And you know, I like a kind of, either I'm going to use the blue or the teal. I can never go wrong with this one. And this is from the beauty supply store, and this one is called let's see. This one is called, it's a 24-hour eyeliner. It's called Eye Define. And oh, it's so hard to see the color. I don't see a color. I think this is one of the ones where there is no color, I promise you. Not on the top or anything, but I can show you that it's this color right here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go under my eye. Just a little, I don't want it too dark or anything because I've already got this gold and black going on over my eye. I don't want it to take away from that. I think that is beautiful. And I'm going to put a little bit of the gold in the corner, not too much. that same gold in the corner. Y'all, this is going to be cute. Just open the eye up a little bit. And then I'm going to go over the top with the black eyeliner, which is also from Ulta, and that was the Revolutionary or Revolution brand. So that is this. It is stock black, but it goes on so smooth. Let me see. Beautiful. Yep. Now I've got to clean up under my eye because I've got some black here before I blend out my concealer. Let me put a little bit more in that spot right there. All right, now I'm going to blend out my concealer. Feels like something is in my eye, and if you wear contacts, it feels like murder. Okay, I'm going to spray this little sponge, beauty sponge that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I think it's so convenient since it goes up under. And I'm spraying that with the Milani Make It Last, which, look, I'm almost out. So I like this because it has a handle on it, and excuse me, I can tell my voice is being affected by the weather. You could go up under the eye really well. That is why I like this concealer. It's it blends out very smooth. I don't have to do too much to it. Just a couple of little pats. I am in love with this. Do y'all get excited over makeup like I do, or is it just me? Then you don't have to do too much. Okay, now I'm going to take this velour puff that I also got from Ulta. Now, my pressed blurring powder, this is from Ellen Tracy. I can't tilt it too much because I actually dropped it and it's all cracked. So I got to be really careful with that. And I'm just going to set this. I love it. I may even darken just a little bit. So I don't want this to kind of get washed out. There we go. I think it's coming out really nice. Then I'm going to take, I don't want it to sit too long, so I'm going to take my brush and just kind of swipe it off. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me 338 in Spicy Brown. It's by Maybelline Fit Me. And I'm also use the powder. I'm not going to do a heavy look. Oops, I think that's a little bit too much, but I'm going to use what's on my... I do want a full face though, a little darker. I would do, with this, I would do a little darker than, that might be too much, but I will do a little darker or heavier than I've done in the past. And this is going to be okay because it is my complexion of it's the same as my complexion. I just have to make sure that I blend it in very well. That's all. And that is one of the secrets. See, now it's a little different than my neck, but once I blend it in, it's going to all come together. I'm not going to do a real heavy look, but I want it a little bit more than I usually do. Because the event is a formal event, and I want to kind of look, you know, put together. Not that you can't look put together without makeup. That is not what I'm saying. I'm talking about for me and the look that I'm trying to get. Remember to get all up under so it can blend with your neck. I still got some more, so I'm going to use it. That's all I'm saying. You can look put together without makeup. You do not have to wear makeup. But if you do, like in this case, I want it to look really nice. And that is gorgeous right there, without even me putting the pressed powder on. But I'm going to use the pressed powder. Now, you know, before I usually go in with my sponge and kind of blend everything in. This time I'm going to just go ahead and put my pressed powder on, and then I'll come back and blend it because I want this to be kind of a full, nice. Should I put my, let me put my blush on first, which is the LA Colors blush, and this is in Peony Perfect LA Colors. That's pretty. But I also want to top it with like this, with a bronzy. Let me see where I put my... This will be like the perfect look for me. Okay, now I'm going to take, let me see if I have my bronze. If not, it'll probably take me a minute to find it. I'm going to use, this is from the Dollar Tree too. Just to give me kind of a like a shimmer a little bit. Not so much as the color. I'm looking for that little, the little specks of the shimmer is what I'm looking for. And then I will put my I think it's coming out pretty good. Now, I've been on here too long. Okay, now got that done. Now I'm gonna go in with my pressed powder, which is the 360 Maybelline Fit Me, and this is Mocha Mocha. I always use this one. I love it. I'm gonna start up under my eye. See how smooth it just, once you put the powder on and it's blending, it gives you a smooth look. But the key to it is, in order to get a smooth look, when you apply makeup, you have to take care of your skin. You have to have a good skin regimen. Without that, your skin, unless you just have naturally beautiful, you know, like no blemishes. Some people do have natural clear and flawless skin. That is not my case. I grew up with acne, had it in my adult life. But once I developed a good skin regimen is when my skin started to improve. But without a good skin regimen and moisturization in your skin, the makeup looks won't look the best that they can. Now I'm taking this sponge and now I'm going to blend everything in. I'm going to put some mascara on. My sister gave me some mascara, and so I'm going to use it today. So I think that is pretty blended in pretty well. I try to make sure that it's not in my hair. If it is, I'll go back over with this little wet beauty wipe and kind of, that is what we have so far. I'm going to put the mascara on. Let me see. Now this, she uses Mary Kay. So this is Mary Kay, and this is in the color, it says Lash Intensity Mascara. So it's brand new. Thank you, sister. And this is the case. This is the container. It's so cute. So let's put this on. And she uses Mary Kay faithfully. She doesn't use a lot of the makeup, but she does use the skin products. Now, if this gives me the look that I'm looking for, I'm not going to come back with lashes. Oh, that looks nice. That is without. Yeah, this is very nice. Nice and defined, like it says. I wish I could do my bottom lashes without getting the mascara all over everywhere. But I don't have enough lashes. They're too thin. So I kind of have to almost kind of individually. So I'm going to go in on this one again. And this one again. Yeah, I think this is okay. I don't need lashes. Now, this did take a little longer because I am doing my Smokey Eye. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to do, I think, with the black and gold, I think a red lip would just be just gorgeous. Tell me, what do you think? Now, I'm going to use, let me see. I did purchase a new lip pencil. This is it. What is it called? Wet n Wild. Is this it? No, this is not it. I have a new lip pencil. If I can't find it, I'm just going to use brown. I think this is it. This is it. And it is a lip liner, and it's called Wild Cherry. But I'm going to find a really nice red lip. A red lippy. I should have had it out already. And believe it or not, I'm not going to mix it with anything. Let's use this one. This is a matte, actually. This is by LA Colors. It's a matte, and it's called Beautiful. No, it's called Whirlwind. I actually got this from Family Dollar, and I use it from time to time. So let's outline with the Wild Cherry. It's between like a burgundy and a black. Okay, so that is the outline. Now let's go in with the lip. I will decide whether I'm going to put some gloss on with it. I'm not sure, because it is a matte. Now, I like how the red and the liner kind of blend in. I think that is very pretty. I think that's pretty. And what I'll do is I'll just add a little, not a lot, just to give it a little glisten. And I think that is beautiful. So tell me, what do you think? How did I do on my Smokey Eye? Probably need to blend it some more, but I'll get better at that. I think it turned out nice. Tell me what you think. Okay, so y'all, I was able to get my lashes on with this look. Now, that's the good thing about YouTube or the videos. You can pause it and take as long as you need. So it did take me a minute, but it was less than 20 minutes. but I did get them on. So this is the full look of how I think I will wear this Smokey Eye for my black and gold event. Thank you so much for watching. I know I already said goodbye once, but don't worry about the end of the video. This is it. Take care. God bless. Bye. Happy Saturday. Have an amazing weekend, and may the good Lord bless you all real good. Take care, and I will see you soon.